Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another installment in one of my many testing out meal subscription service boxes. I never know how to string that sentence together. If y'all have been on my channel before, I have so many videos reviewing a ton of different meal subscription services, from Green Chef to Home Chef to HelloFresh and everything in between. But today I'm so excited because I feel like this is a slightly lesser known company, but it seems really cool and I'm so excited to try it out. So this box is from Sunbasket. There's their little logo right there. I love their aesthetic. This whole logo, this whole box is so cute. I love the yellow. It's got some cute little sayings. I can't really show you, this is so heavy, on the different tabs and stuff in here. I'm so excited to unbox this and show y'all what's in here. And then of course I'm gonna show y'all the different meals as I make them throughout the week. That's what these videos go. I kind of just show you what we got going on and then kind of cook them, show you how easy it is to make, what the recipes are like, what the instructions are like. I'm very critical on how the instructions are, and then of course how it tastes, all of that. So I'm so excited. This meal service is actually really cool because it's organic, which is not the reason that I was drawn to it. I know some people are very into their organic food, and what's really cool is that they do not only meal kits that you can just cook at home, sending you the ingredients and the recipes, but they also do pre-made, already cooked meals that you can just heat up in the microwave. I've done videos on a couple meal services like that, Factor 75 and Freshly. I believe this is the only company that I've seen, if I'm remembering correctly, that offers both. I feel usually they offer just meal kits or just pre-cooked prepped meals, but they offer both, which is amazing. So if you want a little bit of both, maybe prepped meals for lunches and then meal kits for dinner, that's something that you could do with this company, which I think is really unique and really cool. Or of course you could just do all one or the other. This video is not sponsored or anything like that. None of the videos that I've ever done with any of these meal boxes are sponsored at all, but I do have a really good coupon code for y'all. I will put it in the description box. It's $90 off, which is crazy, and then they throw in a bunch of free gifts as well. So if y'all have been wanting to try this out, if you are into healthy or organic, or honestly if you just want some free meals to try out, which is a lot of times the reason that I get these, is just because they're on such a good deal and you can get a bunch of free meals. So it's might as well try it. If you just want to test it out and give it a try, you can totally do that and get a really good discount. Especially getting a discount on organic and healthy food is always a really big perk of these different boxes, and it's kind of hard to do most of the time. So I'm gonna unbox this. I am so excited. This box is so full. So the first meal is, oh, this is a big word, Roman orecchiette and chickpeas with spinach and rosemary garlic oil. That sounds so good. It just kind of has this little sticker label on it, and then it's in a brown bag. This is kind of reminiscent of HelloFresh, and I believe Green Chef also does these brown paper bags. Your choice of protein with cashew, lime glaze, bok choy, and orange salad. That sounds super good too. Obviously you guys will see what's actually, I love bok choy so much. Y'all will see what's actually in here when I actually cook them. That's the thing about the brown paper bags, you can't really see what's in here. Home Chef does clear bags, so it's a little easier to see what the ingredients that are within it are. And then this one, oh, this is gonna be so good. Hawaiian garlic shrimp over coconut rice. It sounds so freaking good. And did you see how all of these just sounded super healthy? I feel you can already tell off the bat. So here are the wild caught, wildly delicious Gulf shrimp, and these are all nestled in here with a ton of ice cubes, a ton, or not ice cubes, they're not ice cubes, they're ice packs. They're huge, and there's a lot of them, which is also probably why this is so heavy. And then this is the ground chicken that's gonna go with the cashew lime glaze bok choy. And I just realized there are not meal cards in the box here. I think they just do it on the app, so I don't actually have the meal cards. I usually like to show those because they'll show kind of a picture of the final product, but I do have the recipes right here. They look super good. This one right here is the cashew lime glazed chicken with the orange salad. Oh, it's orange salsa. I said orange salad for sure. Orange salsa. Anyway, I'm gonna get this all in the fridge, and then I don't think we're gonna have this tonight because actually I already had dinner kind of out and ready and defrosting for tonight. So I'm gonna have to start these tomorrow, but I will definitely hop back on here, show you the whole process, and give y'all, a full honest review, of course, of how it all goes. I'm so excited. There's pretty much not a ton of things I enjoy more than just trying new delicious food and new recipes. So I'm so excited to jump into this. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, we are back. It's the next day. We're gonna get to cooking. I just want to just put the disclaimer out that the whole belly pretty much out today. So if you get a pregnant belly sighting, it's just kind of what we're doing today. I've never done this before with any of these meal services, but I think today I'm just gonna make all of them. Because like for example, so this Roman orchetti and chickpeas with spinach and rosemary garlic oil sounds so freaking good, but it doesn't have any protein in it. And then the like chicken with the bok choy and like the orange salsa doesn't have a starch with it. So I kind of feel like these will go together. But then my husband's like not super crazy about shrimp, but the Hawaiian garlic shrimp sounds like right up my alley, and that has coconut rice with it. So I was kind of thinking I would just like make them all and just do sort of like a buffet situation. That's what my husband said. He's like, oh, we're just gonna like have a buffet. And I was like, yeah, like that just sounds fun. So I'm gonna still make them like one at a time, just so it's not like too confusing and I don't have like too many balls up in the air. So this is like a new challenge for me. I really can't wait. I'm so excited, and I kind of just want to like have a spread tonight. Me and baby boy are just hungry. So that's what we're doing. I'm so excited. So let's get cooking. So I think I'm gonna start with the orchetti just because it's pasta, and obviously it's gonna probably take a little while to cook. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. The recipe card's in the bag. I didn't like dig in these bags because I didn't want to ruin the surprise. And here's the recipe card. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess it's good to know that you can also get it on your phone, but this is so cute that they give you like a little card. I've actually never had a meal service do it this way. I think with Every Plate, yeah, Every Plate has like these really small meal cards, but I've never had one that's kind of like a card that has like the nutrition facts on the back and the steps on the inside. And there's the picture. It's a little bit damp just from some of the food in here, but that's such a cute way to give the recipe card. Wow, I really like that. That's exciting. And actually, I didn't realize either, like look how everything's packaged. Like instead of giving you like a tube or a can of tomato paste, it's just kind of in a little plastic container. And look at this, the mirepoix's already chopped up for you. That is amazing. So I feel like off the bat, I love that some of this stuff is like already prepped. That's amazing. And like look, there's like 7 ingredients in here. I feel like sometimes that can make you think it's not gonna be super flavorful, but usually it just means it's gonna be easy. So far, we're off to a very good start here. By the way, a hack that I love when I'm cooking these meal services is I just use the bag that the meals come in, and any of the garbage, like I just took the garlic out of here, I just use this like a little like trash bag on the counter next to the cutting board, and then I just throw this whole thing away when I'm done rather than running to the garbage a million times. It's a huge time saver. So honestly, this one seems so super easy. This is just gonna cook all together. As you saw, the orchetti went in here uncooked, and basically it's gonna cook in like the water we put in along with the vegetables and the tomato paste, which I think is really cool. I love when pasta kind of like cooks in with the meal, so it's kind of a one pot thing rather than having to cook it separately, and then it will of course like absorb all these flavors as it cooks. So I'm super excited about that. So actually that's basically it for that. That literally took like a couple of minutes, and once that's done, like it boils and it finishes cooking, I'm gonna basically just throw the spinach in and then garnish it with the Parmesan cheese and the rosemary, and that'll be it for that one. So of course I'll show you that, but that was super easy and took like no time. So while that cooks, I'm gonna start on the Hawaiian garlic shrimp with the coconut rice, just because kind of like with the pasta, you know, rice can take a little while to cook. And here we have some organic unsalted butter, of course the meal card, thank goodness for that. Here's the coconut milk, the shrimp of course, which I showed y'all, the coconut, the rice. Wow, so much so much garlic, oh my gosh. And then there's some paprika and some coconut sugar and a lemon. Wow, I'm super excited. this coconut. Looks and smells incredible. Alright, and while that cooks, the orecchiette looks like it's just about perfect. So I'm going to add in the spinach. So now that the orecchiette is done, I'm going to sprinkle in the rosemary, and then I'm just going to save the Parmesan until I plate it. That's basically done, and it looks so good. And then last up, we have the cashew lime glazed chicken. There's a lot of stuff in here. Oh my gosh, it's because bok choy is just like gigantic. Scallions, cilantro. Ooh, this is the glaze. This is like a nice little jar. And then the chicken, radishes. I don't think I've eaten a radish, but I've never cooked with one. And then I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. And an orange. Yum, I'm excited. So this is gonna be a totally different way of cooking bok choy and honestly scallions than I've ever done before. But as I think you can tell, they just want you to like kind of like slice these long ways and basically grill them. I usually just like chop it up into a bunch of pieces. The rice is still bubbling away. And this is so funny, but I'm like loving the idea of cooking it this way, honestly. So we're actually like surprisingly almost done, and I've only been cooking for like 45 minutes and I've almost got 3 meals made, which is crazy to me. But this is the ground chicken. I'm just gonna cook this up, get this like halfway cooked, and then top it with this glaze, which looks and sounds so good. Alrighty, y'all, I have everything plated up. It smells and looks and sounds so delicious in here. So first off, this is the coconut rice with the shrimp. I ended up just putting the toasted coconut on top because, well, mostly because I forgot to put in the rice and I had already put the shrimp on. But this didn't really have a garnish, so I thought it was gonna kind of add a nice like crunchy texture, and it just looks really pretty. I'm gonna try all this for you guys too, but this looks and smells absolutely divine. And then here is the orecchiette with the cheese on top of it. You can probably just tell from looking at it, it's super hot, but it's so creamy. I think like cooking the pasta in like with the other ingredients, it just made it cook up so creamy, and it looks so good. And of course there's the chickpeas in here. And then here is the chicken with the bok choy. The radishes were just kind of a garnish. And then this is the orange salsa, which I didn't like mess it up. It said to leave the wedges whole. I think it honestly looks super pretty. This is just a very colorful, like very healthful. Honestly, all of these dishes are super, like I feel like they have a lot of really good ingredients. It's just, it seems like it's just really healthy, all organic. Honestly, none of this like feels like it's gonna taste healthy. It looks like it's just gonna taste so delicious and be super flavorful. So yeah, I just need to dig in. I can't look at this anymore. I need to eat it. We are about to go so ham. I need to try the shrimp like first and foremost. I'm literally like drooling. I had a little taste test of the rice, and it's like kind of sweet from the sugar that was in it. So I think it's just gonna be kind of, because it's like buttery shrimp, buttery garlicky shrimp, and then like a coconut, almost like a sweet kind of rice. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's actually that good?
Yeah, you're gonna like it. I bet you even someone that doesn't like shrimp is gonna like this. Ready? Right? Isn't it kind of interesting? Like with the garlic and the sweetness and the coconut.
Yeah, it's very creamy. Okay.
Right?
All right.
Isn't it creamy?
Steamy.
Steamy creamy? Mmm.
All right.
Wow.
This is pretty good. What in the heck is it?
It was chickpeas.
Oh.
That's probably what you're
I was like
confused about the texture of. All the cheese on it is super good, and it's so creamy.
All right.
Wow.
2 for 2?
Definitely 2 for 2. I don't even know which one of those two I like better. Okay. I really want to try this chicken, and I really want to try one of these like orange slices because it's got like the seasoning and the cilantro and some olive oil. Oh, that seasoning is a little spicy. Good thing I didn't put a lot. I can tell this chicken's gonna be amazing too. It has like so much flavor from that glaze. It got kind of like caramelized almost. You're gonna die over this chicken. Oh my gosh. This honestly might be even better than the other two, which I didn't even think was possible. I didn't think I was gonna be crazy about this because it's just chicken.
I thought that was coming to me.
Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh. Wait, you're gonna die.
Alright, this better be good.
This is for you. It's so good.
Oh, what? Okay.
What? Right?
What the heck is that?
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like a crazy amount of flavor. All right, we're gonna eat this because it's so good, and then I'll share my thoughts. This is not related to this portion of the video, except for the fact that I was just putting this away. And it says sourced with love, which I think is just so cute and adorable. Okay, we have finished eating. We obviously could not eat all of that, but I'm like, and obviously y'all know this is not sponsored or anything, so this is actually my real true opinion. I'm so, well, even if it was sponsored, it would still be my real true opinion, but I am so like insanely impressed with that. To be honest, I was like, this is all, you know, organic and healthy, and there wasn't a ton of ingredients like I mentioned, and sometimes I feel like that can make you think it's not gonna be super flavorful. There wasn't like a ton of seasonings honestly either, but I feel like it's just between the quality of the ingredients and like just the way they came together. So much flavor, really good like textures, and the like kind of butter garlic sauce that came off of the shrimp kind of like obviously went all over the rice, and it was so good. Even Ken was loving it. And that chicken, that like ground chicken with the bok choy. I don't know what's in that glaze or where I can get more of it. I was literally like speechless. I'm still speechless over how much I loved that. I feel like top, like number one thing I need to say is just the flavor. The flavor was out of this world. This was probably, Home Chef is kind of like our barometer, our like measuring tool for meal kits because we're obsessed with Home Chef. I'm not sponsored by them either, but we just love Home Chef. But I feel like this was one of the first ones that I feel like could really really compete with Home Chef. Like in terms of flavor, ease, like everything, it was incredible. And what I loved about it, which is one of the things I love about Home Chef, is that you didn't have to use a ton of your own ingredients. The only thing I had to use of my own was some olive oil, but there are some meal kits that require you to use your own like butter and flour and, you know, all kinds of things like that, ketchup, sugar. This provided everything besides salt, pepper, and olive oil, which is like super standard. Like that's how Home Chef is too, and I love that. I don't really like when it asks you to like have your own ingredients because I feel like you're already paying a little bit of a premium for the convenience of these meal services. So I feel like if I'm already paying a good amount extra for these meals, I don't on top of it want to also have to use my own ingredients or make sure I have stuff stocked from the grocery store. It just kind of seems to defeat the purpose. I loved the little recipe cards. I did find, however, it was a little bit confusing because it gives you like the directions for just 2 portions, but also in like parentheses in red, it'll have the measurements for 4 portions. And since it's in red, for some reason, my eyes were just drawn to it, and I kept almost putting in the measurements for the 4 portions instead of the 2 portions. So almost like doubling up on some things like the water and things like that. I did find that to be a little confusing, but I feel like once you kind of got it in your head to like pay attention, it wasn't obviously a big deal, and I didn't actually make the mistake. But other than that, the directions were pretty straightforward. I felt like the chronology made sense for the most part, and the meals were just easy and they were quick. I made all 3 of those full-on dinners in under an hour, probably 45 to 50 minutes. I feel like a lot of times that's what we spend making dinner for just like 1 meal, and I made 3, and I didn't make them at the same time. I made like 1 and kind of finished it, or like just let it finish while I started another one. So I feel like most of those meals would be done in like 20 minutes. So I think that's amazing. And the calorie count was really good on all of them. It was just a really good experience, and I'm honestly so glad that I cooked them all at the same time because A, it was so fun having that big buffet, but I feel like it was a really nice way to like compare them all kind of side by side. So good. It's rare that it like exceeds my expectations, a lot of these meal services. So like I said, I will have the coupon code that I mentioned for y'all. It's $90 off plus a bunch of free goodies that they just send along with it. So dang good. So I don't think you guys can go wrong. It's so good, so easy, not a ton of ingredients, just across the board, quick, easy, healthy, and like low maintenance. Not a lot of cleanup. I think my little baby's kicking in there. Just felt a little something. He must have enjoyed it too. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I will have the coupon code and everything linked down below for y'all. If you would like to subscribe, we would love to have you. We have so much fun here. We do a ton of these videos, so definitely stick around. And until next time, I will see y'all in our next video. Bye guys.